Kérdés merült még fel, hogy itt ilyen léptető van, amivel esetleg tudnak ők léptetni.
Hát a portán esetleg van.
A télának, jó?
Megy az élő.
Megy az élő?
Oh, wow, ada suara apa? Iya. Kayak baru 3 hari kemudian baru makan, terus nggak dimasukin terus sama nasi, cuma keras aja. Iya. Tidur ya? Dia nggak bisa tidur. Terus kita bisa bikin itu kayak ada segitu ya.
Halo, halo.
Okay, let's get started. Welcome all of you on board at the Faculty of Economics and Business Administration. My name is Ildikó Pusztai Varga. I am Director of International Affairs for this school, for this faculty. Today you will have to listen to a 2-hour-long orientation session with all the necessary information we would like you to know and remember in the coming few semesters. of your stay at the University of Szeged. But first, let me give the word or the floor to the Dean of the Faculty, Dr. Benedek Nagy. I think some of you will meet him also in classrooms from next Monday on because he's a lecturer of micro and macroeconomics as subject. Maxa, the floor is yours to greet the freshly admitted students.
Good morning and welcome everybody here at the Faculty of Economics and Business Administration. I was told that this is an orientation day. I have just checked, north is that way. So that's much for the orientation. And I'm very happy to see so many of you here, and hopefully even more are watching online. Do I have to stand somewhere here? Or? Yeah.
Should we stand there?
Is that the right place? Okay. So I am oriented as well. So both of you are in person here and who are watching us online. Welcome at the beginning of your studies here at the Faculty of Economics and Business Administration. Our faculty is, well, relatively new. I mean, now we are just celebrating this year our 25th anniversary of the faculty, and the English-speaking programs are 10 years old. I've been here with the faculty since, well, quite early on. I'm not saying when, already as a student. So I have seen it grow and I've seen it evolve. And I have to tell you that I love this place. So of course, it would be strange to say something else by a dean, but I really do. And I really hope that during these years that you will spend here, you will also get to love this university. Not just the university, but the faculty. The faculty is still relatively small, so kind of friendly and family-like environment. And I hope we will be able to live up to this word, family-like. We will be both your professors and the administrative staff. We will be here for your help during all your studies. So please come to us whenever you have any questions. And I hope you will have questions because curiosity is very important during your studies. I hope that none of you is just here to spend some years here and get a paper, but I hope all of you are here because you want to study or learn something, improve yourselves, get better equipped to your future life, your future jobs. We will be here for you to give you as much help in this as possible. But we definitely do need you to be a participant in this, not just sitting there in the classes, like, well, try to teach us if you can, but in a kind of curious manner. So try to be like this, open and curious during your studies. Of course, it's difficult for the participants of our English-speaking programs, or they have an additional difficulty because they have to be far from their families, their friends. And I have to tell you that I know how it feels. I have also been, well, actually just an exchange student for some time, but it was well before the internet time. Well, we did have internet, but not like these messaging applications and video conferencing. So I could exchange written letters through the post with my family, and we get to call each other for 15 minutes every week once. It's better for you now, and I do hope that sooner or later, you, the classmates, will become a second family to each other. So now I give back the microphone to Ildikó, and you will get to know the programs we have better, and then also the things that you have to do or need to do before we start the classes. And actually the first class with me will be Principles of Economics next week for the bachelor students. So thank you very much, and I hope you are going to have a great time here in Szeged.
Thank you, Benedek. So welcome to Europe. Welcome to Central Europe. Welcome to Hungary. Welcome to the city of Szeged. Welcome to the University of Szeged. And welcome to the Faculty of Economics and Business Administration at the University of Szeged. These are the contexts we, and from now on you, will refer to when you start your new life with us in this country, in this city, at this faculty. And these will be the frameworks we will always refer to, let it be a principles to economics class, or a Hungarian language and culture class, or just a treasure hunt or a game that we play somewhere. The community at our faculty, I'm proud to say, very colorful, not only in terms of nationalities, cultures, or native languages, but also in terms of study paths and student status. You are either full degree students, freshly admitted full degree students of the faculty who will graduate in a few years from this faculty. Raise your hands if you are full degree, full-time students. Cool, okay. You may be a semester long or 2 semesters long exchange or mobility student who stay with us for a few months and then go back to your home universities. Raise hands if you are exchange or scholarship. Okay, great, thank you. And if you are a full degree student, you should have a study path, a program where you will start your studies on next Monday. Now, I kindly ask our mentors with a letter in their hands to come to the stage. Okay, with your letter. Please hurry up, we don't have too much time. Okay, so there are 4 study programs we offer for international students where you study together with also Hungarian local students. Okay, now please find the study program you are representing. Let's start with the bachelor ones. Lecho, please come to the front. Lecho, okay. B, A, is this the right order?
I think it's not. I was supposed to be in a but we did it the other way around.
That's right. It's high time to learn which study program. So Lecho, please come here with the B.
Sure.
Pilar, please come here with the A, and M. Okay, is this the right order? Is this the name of? Can you please stand in the Hungarian way of reading of the study program? We are getting there. Thank you, that's it. So we have a business administration and management bachelor study program. Actually, they are all the 3 are students in this program. And this is abbreviated like BOM, okay, not BAM or something like this. Please get used to the Hungarian pronunciation of this program, BOM. Whenever you hear this, that BOM students here, BOM students there, then you are in this study program, okay? And whenever you consult the digital platforms, Neptune, Modulo, or CoSpace, this is your brand, okay? You have to look for BOM. Hands up for BOM study programs here. Okay, thank you, cool. Thank you. The other bachelor study program is for tourism and catering. Wow. In the Hungarian pronunciation, listen to me, TOTS. Okay? TOTS. If you hear this, then you are a tourism and catering student. Hands up if you are for TOTS. Not too many yet, but we are very happy and you are warmly welcome. We also have a master program. You have found your way, okay. International Economy and Business Master Studies for 2 years, and the saying as we pronounce this abbreviation is INEB, okay, with a nice INEB. Look, watch out for this if you are a master student. Hands up for INEB. Okay. And then we have finally a PhD program in different study fields, but as an umbrella term, we call them PhD students for international programs. Hands up if you are here for the doctoral studies. Great, at least you represent this community. Thank you very much, mentors, to helping me out. Okay. They deserve that. Okay. So, up to this moment, you have already gone through a part of your onboarding student journey, okay? You have successfully accomplished your entrance examination, done. You have either successfully paid your tuition fee, done, or you have been successfully awarded the Stipendium Hungaricum or ISMA or other scholarship that you were applying for. Done, okay? You have been rendered a personal mentor, some of these very nice young ladies and gentlemen, who is there to support you personally, now physically personally, okay? Have you contacted your mentors? Have you approached them with questions? Okay, I see some many hands. Please feel free and be encouraged to approach them also in person from this day on, because they are there to help you in a more personal, more tailored way than, of course, any information session can help you. Okay, so you have a personal mentor. And you have arrived to Szeged, done, okay? It's only you who have managed to arrive here. Hopefully you have also an accommodation or at least a bed for a few weeks before you find your permanent flat or flatmates in the city. What is next? Oh, there is another thing. Some of you may have already registered for courses. Okay, I'm happy that some of you have, maybe all the courses or part of the courses, but you still have time to do so and continue. But by registering the courses, you can become eligible to start your studies, okay? We have at the University of Szeged free digital platforms that will guide you along in the next semesters. Neptune is the one where you register for courses and where you will receive your grades, where you can follow your studies. That's number one. There is another one when you want to apply for something, when you have a request to any official body or official unit at the university or the school. You can upload your applications or requests. That's called Modulo. This is an office online, so to say. And then the holy trinity of digital platforms at our university finishes with CoSpace. Imagine CoSpace as Forum Romanum in ancient times, or as a billboard, or as Facebook or Instagram, but this is the official communication facade for the university. Okay, so you may have a very nice landlady, or you may have, or there may be a very nice neighboring boy who is cute and very kind to you, but they have no knowledge on university official procedures. So don't believe them, okay? It's CoSpace, where you can find all the information from first day to your graduation ceremony procedure, and that's what we consider official, okay? Of course, we communicate with you on Facebook, Instagram, any other platform, but that's what we consider official. And it's a platform also for you to ask. There's a forum part on a CoSpace platform, and you can ask anytime anyone or share ideas. Okay? Now it's time to turn to the individual study programs, and I ask our colleagues here to represent and tell in a few words the actual study programs. You have just checked with the abbreviation, and we will start with the BOM study program. It's Beata Vajda Kincsesné, the acting director of this bachelor study program, who will share with you the important issues concerning this very study program.
Thank you very much, Ildikó. I'm thrilled to welcome you here at the University of Szeged Faculty of Economics and Business Administration. My name is Beata Kincsesné Vajda, and let me share with you that as much as this situation sitting here enrolling to your bachelor program might be new for you, standing here and talking to you is a new situation for me as the acting program director of the BUM. Although I have been teaching and supervising students since the start of this program, and I think it is mostly in my teacher role that you will be meeting with me. Let me share you some thoughts about who we are, what you can expect, and about the program and some suggestions for your journey here at our faculty. So our faculty, as our dean has already mentioned, has more than 25 years of experience in business and economics education, and it is embedded in the almost 500 years of history of the University of Szeged. So we are young and old to having enrolled in this education program, the Business Administration and Management bachelor program. You will be one of more than 250 students who are actively doing their studies now in this program, and one of more than 2,000 students of our faculty as well use this opportunity to network with your peers. Our bachelor program is accredited by EFMD, European Foundation for Management Development, meaning that it is acknowledged that we have profound teaching and professional and research qualities, and that the degree that you will receive is acknowledged by important stakeholders in this area. Looking into some of the positions, the future of our graduated students, you can see that there is a diversity of positions that they start to hold, from financial analysts to supply chain coordinators. Several of them became entrepreneurs, of course, or started to work with non-profit or public organizations as well. So there's a wide variety of the possibilities that you can use your degree for. So let's have a few words about the training program that you will go through during the next few years. Our subjects are grouped into 3 big modules. If you have already taken your courses, you might had a look into the study program, so you might be familiar, and I hope you are already a little bit familiar with it. The basic module, called A module, contains basic courses that are for developing a basic business and economic mindset for you, containing subjects like micro and macroeconomics, economic and methodological courses like statistics or calculus. These will be prerequisites for many of the courses that we will be meeting in Module C. And therefore, it is basically the first 3 semesters that you will have to take and fulfill these courses from Module A. Okay. Module B is to give you a broader sense of professional knowledge from different areas of social sciences that are connected to economics, like law or European Union or environmental related studies. And also there's a very important module that contains skill and competence development for developing your negotiation, your presentation, your communication skills. We consider it very important. Although we suggest semesters for these courses, most of them can be chosen at any time, basically, during your studies. And the program-specific module, C module, offers more deep professional knowledge to you from areas of business management and marketing also, like strategic management, human relationship management, planning, or taxation. And our goal is to, besides giving you profound business knowledge, is to also to give you hands-on marketing knowledge that you will be able to use during your future work. These courses from the module C will have to be fulfilled during the 4th, 5th, and 6th semesters of your studies. And after you have achieved or gained a minimum of 150 credits, you will need to fulfill approximately 1 semester time of an internship, which will need to be a real job to give you opportunity to practice your knowledge, to give you opportunity to experience what is it like to work in your profession. You will be earning 25 credits with internship, and you will be also write your thesis, which is basically about finding one problem, one question that you think is important to answer, that you think is professionally relevant, and be able to master that question and talk about that question. In the final exam, you will have to defend your thesis and have the final exam to finish your studies and get your degree. Just a short overview of the modules of this program. You will see that there are compulsory courses and there are elective courses, and two types of those exist. There are semi-optional courses, which are basically connected to economic and business related themes and are offered by our faculties. And there are optional courses that can be fulfilled at other faculties of the university or even by Coursera courses that our university offers to you. The amount of credits that are offered here in these sections, the elective sessions, is 1.53 times higher than the number of credits that you eventually will need to have. All in all, you will have 210 credits by the end of your studies. Around 60% of these credits are coming from practice-related courses and the internship. With the teaching methods, there's a wide variety that our colleagues are using, from frontal teaching to situational exercises, from debates to presentations. There are lots of methods, and our colleagues have a freedom to choose between a variety of lots of methods that they use. So what I really suggest is to get informed and be informed of your study path. Know which are those courses that you need to enroll to, and which are those courses which will be prerequisites. So these are highly important from the point of view of future courses. Always check if there is a prerequisite and what is prerequisite. When there are lectures and seminars too, it's very important that seminars are prerequisites of being able to have your exam from the lecture part of the course. Okay, so be informed and be responsible for your own studies and following the path so that you can arrive to the end on time or when you would like to finish your studies. As you can see, we have a big team who can assist you throughout your studies. We are available for you, and I encourage you that anytime you have a question, ask it from someone who is competent in this issue on time and not at the last moment when it is highly necessary. And as my last message, I would like to encourage you to use the fact that our faculty is not just a place to get a degree. We are a community which embraces networking, problem solving, critical thinking, digital literacy, and other, I think, very important, socially very important issues. Engage in extracurricular activities and network with all the other students who are here, because I think that it is a very important value in being here together. These effects will last throughout your lifetime, not just professionally, but personally too. I wish you all the best for your studies here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Beata. Okay, I wanted to introduce my colleagues and our office a little bit later, but once Beata has shown us on a slide now, I move it a little bit to an earlier time. So it's not only me, who is managing international affairs at the faculty, but we are free in the international office of the school. You have been corresponding with Melinda Kovács, my colleague, international coordinator, so now you can remember her also by the face. Melinda and me, we are seated in the same office, second floor, 214 is the room number when both of us is available. We don't have official office times, but of course in the first few weeks you can approach us anytime with questions, or I prefer to receive an email and to make an appointment sometime when I'm really free and open to listen to your problem, okay? And Gabriella Matsko, you have also been corresponding with. Gabi, please come to show yourself. She's the study coordinator for all the international programs, so for all of you. And Gabriella works in the study office, which is on the first floor. Today, she has moved her office to this desk, so it will be more comfortable for you to register in person and enroll, but later on you can find her in but by appointment or office hours? By appointment. Okay, so Gabriella, thank you. And of course, we are supported by mentor students. They will have a little slot in this introduction session later on. But can I ask now the 4 head mentors to come forward? So we have 4 head mentors. They are the leader of the team of volunteering personal mentors, okay? We have now 2 Hungarian native students and Bilal from Pakistan. And we have a 3rd lady, Hungarian native lady, Leila Magyar. She is in the Tourism and Catering Study Program Hungarian track. Csilla Köteles is also in the Tourism and Catering Hungarian track. Lecho is in the BAM study program. Why I am telling long names, you know already. Lecho is a student in the BAM study program, as well as Bilal. Thank you, and later on you will have the floor. And now it's about the TOTS study program, Tourism and Catering, by Dr. György Vida, the coordinator of this very study program. So he will continue to share with you the specialties that featured this bachelor study program where you have enrolled.
Okay, first of all, cordially welcome to everyone, but I would like to ask that please put your hands up if you are a tourism catering student, because I don't realize the amount of number. There is no problem. In the future, we will create a familiar little group-related connections. There is no problem. I don't want to talk about a lot of general issues. I would like to talk about specialties and the competitive advantages of the tourism and catering program. First of all, the question is, who will you be in the future? Or if you go through the obstacles of the program, you will be an economist. So first of all, you have to learn a lot about statistical and methodological issues next to the tourism courses. The interesting pattern of the tourism, based on that, we have a lot of structural mixture of education groups, for instance, managers, hotel managers, tour operators, and different kind of scientific researchers. So after the program, the opportunities, you have an opportunities to create an enterprise and, for instance, go inside the accommodation industry or tour operator industry. Another interesting situation, you have an opportunity to work in a local or regional accommodation industry, or you have an opportunity to work abroad and create an international connection. So the main structure of the program is split into different parts. First of all, simple economic and methodological issues. I think this is same patterns in other programs too. So, but the very interesting pattern in this program, the language module, because you have to create or have to improve your language skills next to the industry-related knowledge. And after that, you have general tourism modules. And after that, I will talking about the details of the specialization of our program. And finally, the BAM presenter said before, the thesis module may be a little bit different in this program, but the general pattern is the same. Another interesting pattern, the internship program, because in this program, the period of the internship program is higher than other programs, because it consists 2 semesters. You have an opportunity to find real job in a real company. And I would like to say that we have been working on international connections and with tourism student organizations. We have a connection with the United States and Greece. And in the future, maybe we will have an opportunity to create connections with Indonesia and Jordan, and these kind of interesting countries and regions. So if you learn in this program, you have an opportunity to work, for instance, all around the world. So this is a great opportunity, I think, and a competitive advantage of this program. And after that, thesis writing, I think, based on own research, but this program creates an opportunity to develop your practical skills, because our supervisors consist hotel managers and tour operator management persons as well. So, okay. Tourism model. I would like to talk about the tourism model. What is the main special patterns of this part of the program? This module consists a lot of tourism-related courses, like tourism geography, regional analysis, regional development, tour operation, tours connections, for instance, economy of the industry, and a very interesting connection between the scientific and academic part of this program and the practical part of this program. That's it. And after that, if you want to learn some more detailed informations about our specializations, you have to choose hotel and health tourism or tourism organization and management. So this is the 2 main module of inside in this program. What is the reason why this is the very interesting 2 part of this special part of this program? First of all, hotel and health tourism is based on our regions, is a lot of thermal bath, and we have a great practical connections to this. This is the background reason. Tour operation is based on that. We also have a great connections in this part of the tourism industry. So this is the background information. Okay, information. Lectures. I said before, we have been working to create a diversity of lecturers. First of all, we collected different views from the academic staff, for instance, geographers, economists, regional scientists. This is one pillar of the structure. But another very interesting part of this program, in comparison with another program, we try to collect lecturers from the industry. For instance, local regional developers and tourism marketing persons, or hotel directors, company owners, So we created a mixture of lectures, and this is, I think, a great opportunity to create practical connections through this program from the first. So finally, the team, Ildikó mentioned the international information and mentioned the team, but in focus this tourism and catering program. Don't hesitate to ask us, Ildikó, Director of International Affairs, Gabriella, Study Coordinator, but special in tourism. Bertalan Pusztai is the academic director of the program, and I am an academic coordinator of the program. So if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask us. But first of all, I would like to say that you have to learn a lot of mathematical courses, but after that you will feel that this is a real tourism and catering program, and enjoy this program. And I would like to say that Beata said before, this is not just a study place, this is a network base or hub, or international connections will be created in the future. So, thank you very much. Don't hesitate to ask us.
Okay, I would like to share one more piece of information with you, that students, that on some day in the coming weeks, there will be a special meeting for you with Bertalan and Yuri. I may also join, and higher year TUT students, international and Hungarian as well, to discuss with you the differences between the BAM and the TUT study program. It's an experience in the previous years that, you know, when you start your studies here, the two programs kind of get together in classrooms. So you start studying the same subjects. And what Yuri has just highlighted, you should wait a little bit when you have the real core tourism related study courses. So on this and what to expect and how to imagine this whole context, you will have a separate out of the building picnic or something like this, where you will be informed on this issue. Thank you. And now INEB, Gabriella Tabajdi, the academic coordinator of the master program, will share with you the information related to this very study program. While she's looking for it, just to make a distinction, each study program has a director, a professor, a leading professor who is guiding the whole study program, and there is an academic coordinator for each study program, Györgyis for TUT, Gabriella for INEB. And for example, when it comes to semester abroad mobility for you next year or the year after, it's them who you should contact in connection with the partner institution, course list, what to register for, how to get it accepted. So they manage academic issues, not the professors, not the leading professors.
Hello everybody, welcome to Szeged, welcome on board the ship of the University of Szeged Faculty of Economics. I'll be the bad student here as I didn't prepare any presentation. I more like to speak freely, though don't get worried. I had a bit of brainstorming and I came up with some word pairs to describe this master program. So now we are jumping a level from the bachelor's to the master program. By now, those who applied and actually got accepted to this master program already have bachelor degree. So you have some experience on how university life looks like. Though of course it's different from institution to institution, country to country, and faculty to faculty. And let me just tell you some specificities of this very master program. First and foremost, the first word pair that comes to my mind is international and European. this applies to all aspects of life, not just the study materials, not just the courses. But in terms of courses, you will have courses that are more concentrating on the international, the global aspect, and there will be some that are thriving for you to understand the general context you're living in right now, the European Union, the continent of Europe. Besides that, that's just the boring stuff. In terms of international, already the community is international, you coming from diverse parts of the world, but aside from that, the teachers also consist of an international community. Mostly because of two things. First, we have a very special course. You will see advertisements of it from Ildiko, which is International Week, when diverse partners of us come for a week here in the spring semester to teach a very diverse, very specific topic for you. On the other hand, we usually have guest lecturers coming from a couple of weeks, a month, 2 months time, and they deliver a course themselves from Europe and from outside Europe, for example, from India. So generally speaking, the staff, the teachers that you will meet during this 4 semesters time will also be international. On the European side, well, you have some opportunities. I will come back to them later, but actually you have the opportunity to travel around Europe through diverse programs to study, not just to explore Europe and be a tourist, but to study as well. And just the fact that you are here in Hungary makes it a European aspect. Regarding the study program itself, similarly to the bachelor programs, we also have compulsory courses and elective courses. Compulsory courses that are to be completed by everyone, no matter what you do. If you want to get a degree at the end of the day, you will have to complete these courses. But we also give you some freedom in terms of electives, where you can pick those courses that match your interests. If you're more interested in the financial field, we have courses for you. If you're more interested in learning about the EU and its economy, we have plenty of elective courses for you. If you want to improve some of your soft skills, then we have some courses for you as well. So, in my opinion, just generally, that's true for the bachelor programs as well. Generally, studying here, you can have a base of knowledge, but you can pick the courses according to your interests as well, and just map out what might be the best possible way for you to go. You might pick from diverse fields and then try yourself out, or you might already have a specific view in mind, what career route, what career path is your goal. Then you can improve yourself accordingly. And in terms of elective courses, one of the biggest possibilities that this master program offers you is a diploma supplement. We have diverse modules, but not modules in the sense that you've heard before in terms of the bachelor programs. These are dedicated modules where you can learn about specific topics: finance and accounting, European economic studies, and global business studies. We have different courses under these modules, and if you collect all the credits in these modules, then you will get an extra paper aside from your actual degree, actual diploma, the so-called diploma supplement, which will show that, okay, you kind of specialize in finance and accounting, European economic studies, or global business studies, and then you can take it to your future employer and show them that although you've completed an international economics and business master program, you actually had a kind of specialization. And that leads me to the third word pair, which is business and economics. I guess, as the name suggests, all throughout the 4 semesters, we are striving to give you knowledge, but on the other hand, gain knowledge from you as well and understand your perspectives on different aspects of economics, from international economy, macroeconomics, finance, accounting, but at the same time, we also try to get you familiar with the business field as well through diverse management courses like human resource management, financial management, knowledge management, and whatnot. You can actually check the curriculum for the specific courses, but all throughout the 4 semesters, we strive for a kind of balance between economics and business. So no matter where you go and where you end up in life, you will receive knowledge that actually can be useful. And my last word pair that came to my mind when I was thinking about this master program is theory and practice. Although we don't have a compulsory internship as part of this master program, I'm sorry, but all on our courses we strive for kind of a balanced approach. Although theory is something that you cannot avoid. You have to understand theories to be better in practice. But we will always strive for showing the practical parts of the world, either going on factory visits, either asking for professionals to just jump in for one course, or generally through different aspects of the tasks that you will have during the semester. These are the word pairs that came to my mind. Though, in terms of European, the word European, I mentioned that I will come back to it later, because aside from the diploma supplement as a possibility, this master program also has a special offering for those who are interested and eligible. You have the possibility to get 2 master degrees, European master degrees, by the end of the 2 years, just by the fact that we have different I'm sorry, I was ill last week, whole week, so it has some marks still on my voice, but hopefully by next week when we start teaching, everything will be back to normal. So we have different settlements with different agreements with 2 universities in Europe. The University of Pavia in Italy and the University of Warsaw in Poland, where you actually spend the first year of your studies in Hungary, and then you have the possibility to go either of these 2 places, and then spend your second year there, and at the end of the second year, you have the possibility to have 2 diplomas. We will have a bunch of info sessions on this if you are interested, so you can get to know about this opportunity, but it's good to know from the start that there's this possibility to actually get 2 diplomas at the end of the 2 years. And lastly, you sitting here, you might ask, okay, I will spend 2 years here in Szeged. What can I do with this degree? Actually, speaking from experience, you will have the opportunity to get a job all across the world. We have students working in Asia, we have students working in Hungary or all around Europe, and we have students working in America as well, or in Africa, in diverse fields. You can be a financial analyst, you can be a manager, you can work in marketing and advertisement, or you can be a PhD student as well. So there are a bunch of possibilities with this degree all across the world. And just by the fact that you are learning in English, that is a very, very big opportunity for you. Okay, as my voice is basically disappearing, I guess that's my clue to finish talking about this program. If you have any question all throughout the semesters, anytime, don't hesitate to come to me. My office is 207, or just write to me. You will find my email address, my all the credentials on the website, and we can sit down and we can talk anything through. I can only just join my colleagues in wishing you all the best. Take this opportunity and live with it. No matter where you're, but if you're here for 7 semesters, 8 semesters, or 4 semesters, just take as much out of this possibility as possible.
Thank you. And now I give the floor to Eva Kurucleki. She is the secretary of the doctoral program, the PhD program. Since we have one representative here from the doctoral studies, this will be information not only for her, but also for the master students, INEP students. It has been not without example that the master students who came to like Szeged and studying in Szeged joined the doctoral program after accomplishing the master studies. And the same way, there has been quite a few bachelor students with us who came to like Szeged and staying and studying in Szeged, and they joined their studies in the INAB master program. There has not yet been anyone doing all the three, but you may be the first to go through all the possible path.
Okay, so hello and welcome to everyone. I would also like to welcome the bachelor and the master students. Even though, as Ildikó said, there has not been precedent to go through all the 3 levels of studies by the foreign students, but as for the Hungarian students, there are many of us. I started in management and then business administration and management. At that time, it didn't exist in English, but if it was, I would be or would have been attending that. Then I was also attending the INEP program, also participating in the double degree program. So as Gabi said, keep an eye on this opportunity because it is surely going to give you a very valuable experience. And I have just graduated from our PhD program. It was officially in Hungarian, but also kind of in English, the way I finished it. And I don't know how much you paid attention to the screen. I was showing the CoSpace system, which Ildikó mentioned is going to be our main form of communication with the students throughout the years. I successfully logged myself out from there, so I don't have slides, even though I prepared, I really tried. So I'm trying to improvise something very quickly. As for the PhD program, that is slightly different from our bachelor and master programs. So all of these previously introduced programs are aiming at preparing you for the real world, for the business life, to be very effective and successful participants on the labor market. On the contrary, or differently from these programs, the PhD program is more like a scientific one, where we are aiming to prepare people to be successful in the academic sphere. Our PhD program exists in many areas. In English, we are offering 2 PhD programs, one of them in ecological economics. It's a very new program. It just launched this year. And the other program is called Economic Policy and Globalization, and it focuses more on monetary issues and theoretical economics areas. And this is the one, I think, for which we have a student here, so welcome. Since I don't have slides, I'm not going to waste any time on introducing the program, but similarly to the bachelor and master programs, we also have modules. We have some program-specific compulsory courses, which are only offered for the students enrolled in either of our programs. We also have some common basic introductory courses to basically lay down the foundations for the specific courses. And on top of that, we are not offering or not requesting any internships, but we are providing opportunity for the students to participate in teaching classes for our bachelor or master students. So it can even happen that maybe you meet some of our PhD students giving you lectures throughout the years or seminars, I don't know. And we are also supporting and also requesting in some ways our PhD students to be active in the scientific world, to publish journal articles, book chapters, whatever they can, and to also participate in conferences. As for our PhD students, I have prepared a welcome package, and I could be speaking for 10 minutes, I could be speaking for 4 hours. So to give some time back to the actual program and for the bachelor and master students, I would like to thank you for listening to this very, very short introduction to the program. And as for all the INAP students, maybe in 2 years' time, I don't know what are your plans now, but if you make up your mind and if you are interested in our PhD programs, feel free to ask us. There is also a team of 4 people managing the PhD program. You have already acquainted Gabriela. She is the study coordinator of the PhD program as well. You can contact me with basically any issues concerning the PhD program. Even if I'm not the person to help you, I can guide you to someone who's responsible for your issue. The head of the doctoral school is Beata Farkas, Professor Beata Farkas. She's unfortunately not present today as she's away abroad, I don't know, somewhere on conference. And we also have a 4th member of our team, Evelyn Wisterhoeft, and she's responsible for all of the official duties concerning organizing conferences and funding any kind of expenses. Because as for the PhD students, as I mentioned, we are requesting you as part of your studies to participate in conferences, but we are not letting you to organize everything by yourself. We are providing you with professional and also some financial support. So after this whole orientation day, I would like to ask you to please contact me, and I will give you the 4 hours long briefing about the program. So thank you very much for listening to me, and well, enjoy the rest of your orientation day.
Let me ask you a question. Please raise your hands if this is your first time abroad, living far away from your home for more than 3 months. If it's the first time. Higher. Okay, so you are quite a few. Okay. Now raise your hands if this is your first time to stay for a longer period in Hungary. First time in Hungary for a longer, not Budapest bachelor party, but longer. Okay, great. We are all very well aware of the fact that arriving to a new country, to a new culture, not mentioning the language environment, you will not understand a single word in a food store or even in buildings of the university. It may also be a new climate environment for you or a food environment where you can meet unexpected challenges. It's not only studies and administrative procedures we are focusing on, but we would like to help you to meet these challenges, to be prepared, and to provide you a safe and comfortable space for your stay in the coming months. And to get started, it's very important. We provide you with a full-time colleague's help, assistance. She works with us in this school, in this faculty, Barbara Mihók. She's there to help you to keep in balance your mental health. And very important information, Barbara is our colleague, so she's available here in this building, but she's not a teacher, okay? So you will not meet her as a lecturer, so talking to her is always a safe and comfortable space. Please be free, be encouraged to approach her with any problems that come up with you.
Okay, thank you very much. And I would like to warmly welcome you as well. My name is Barbara Mihók. As Ildi said, I'm part of a team which is working for the student well-being at the faculty, and I'm a mental health counselor here at the faculty. So what can you gain from a mental health counseling session? As Ildi said, and I just saw some hands raised, maybe this is the first time for you, for many of you, being abroad, being in another country, far away from your family, far away from your home. So you really need to get time to adapt this environment and also to understand how this academic life works, how this environment works, what are the foods in the store and so on. So we can call this adaptation time, which is absolutely universal for everyone who gets to a new environment. And now this is the time when you just build up your safe space here in Hungary, which enables you to thrive academically and to learn and study and so on. These mental health counseling, which I provide for international students at the faculties, can help you to build up this safe space. So these are one-to-one talks, actually, talking sessions. They are absolutely confidential. You can register for them via email, but nobody will see who registers for these sessions. And all the things that we are discussing is confidential, so it's a safe place to talk about things. And through these counseling sessions, you can get tools, techniques, contact information on how you support yourself, how to build up your resources, how to build up your own skills and knowledge. And we can also talk through about difficult situations if you have any kind of challenges that you're facing and you would like to share it. So what I would like to emphasize you is that please remember that you are not alone through this adaptation phase of yours and so on. So I'm here and I'm happy to discuss with you these things. And you can register to these sessions via email, as I mentioned. And we also prepared a little flyer for you. It will be out at the entrance, so you can see how you can contact me. And there are also information on the website. So please feel free to search for it. And I really wish you have a very nice and fruitful and thriving time here in Szeged. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Barbie. And it's not only affiliated colleagues that support you in this journey, but we are in cooperation with outside of the university foundations, one of them being Talentum Foundation. They are situated just across on the other side of the street. So they are closed, but not a university unit. And here we have two representatives from the foundation, Christina and Lily, okay, to share with you the opportunities that they offer for you freshly admitted students.
So welcome everyone. It's really nice to see you here. We would like to first introduce ourselves until we open the slides. So my name is Lily, and we will make a course for you to help the adaptation to the country a little bit more, to get to know like the backgrounds, what is surrounding you while you're here. And we are gonna make like a little training for you with Krista, who's next to me. And it's gonna be like a 5-time course, as you can see. So we named this like as a life adventure park because it just teaches you in like fun ways with like interactive ways on how to adapt to a new country. So during like these 5 courses that takes time every week once, these are 2-hour courses, you will get able to get to know more about the everyday life in Hungary. So you will get to know like some habits, some kind of traditions. Also, you can learn useful Hungarian expressions that you can use also in your daily life that might save you from risky situations, maybe in the shops or anywhere. Also, you can get to know a little bit more about the history, the culture, so you can know like where you are exactly. Maybe you haven't heard that much of Hungary before, so it also helps you to adapt, to integrate more into this society. And also, you can learn a little bit about yourself, and you can just put yourself in a place in your journey, so you can see like where you are in your life right now and what's gonna happen maybe to you during these semesters that you're spending here in Szeged.
So that's what we offer, and we would also like to tell you that you have some mentors behind you who have already participated in this course, like last semester. You can look at them; they're waving at you. So if you have any questions about this course, you can turn to them and you can ask them. And also, we are gonna have a flyer here, so you will get to know where to contact us. So yeah, I hope we will meet you, like a lot of you, in this course. And I would also like to notify that we are not making this course inside of the faculty. We are on the other side of the street. But on the first time, like at the first event, when we are gonna meet, we will come here and grab you here and show you where the course will take place. Okay. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you. I really encourage you to take this opportunity, and I just want to highlight again that however they use the term course and course, but this is not for credits, this is not for grades, this is outside of the university setting to make it safe and really genuine for you. So please take the opportunity. And yes, we will also share the flyers and information and meeting time on which platform? Do you remember what is the platform which we use for communicating with you? Cosplay, perfect. Okay, there is one point there. Okay, and before we move on to meet the mentors session, let me teach you, talking about Hungarian language, how we greet each other here in Hungary in an informal tone, but I think that's absolutely nice to get started, okay? The short word is not too difficult to pronounce, Szia. Szia, okay? So if you meet someone who is alone, you can greet them with Szia, Szia. Please repeat after me. Szia. Perfect. Okay. A little bit more full of life, but it's getting there. But when it's not one person, but two or more, unfortunately, you have to use the plural. First challenge. Just a bit longer. Sziasztok. Once again, louder. Sziasztok. Perfect. Okay. Köszönjük. Sziasztok. And now the mentors on stage. Lecho and Csilla.
So hi everyone, now that I officially have the microphone, I would also like to welcome you all at this faculty. I'm a third year BAM student, so I'm the living proof that it is doable and survivable. So I hope you will enjoy your time here at the faculty. We are the mentor team, or we're representing the mentor team currently. And we are here to give you great experiences during your stay in Szeged. And I would like to call your attention to our first event, which is going to be a treasure hunt next week in the city center. And we're gonna give you some real good quests, and we're gonna walk around the city so you can explore it a bit better. And then we're going to have a pizza party in the afternoon. So if you would like to participate, you have no other job than showing up here next week, Friday at 3 p.m. So we really hope that we'll see you all here, and we're gonna have a great time together. Thank you so much.
Okay, piece of good news. We are approaching the end of the information session. So now, from now on, we move on to the administrative tasks that you have to accomplish and the challenges that you will have to meet in two different ways. First, it's Gabriela herself who will come on the stage and floor and share with you the information that is necessary not only for today but for the next coming study semester of yours as well. And right after that, she will turn into a study office here, maybe at that table over there in the corner. And with the help of the mentors, you will go through the in-person admission procedure, showing documents, signing this and that. Okay, so that's the study administrative part that's coming now. And then after that, we will have a campus tour starting at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. here, the same place. It means that the mentors will take you first for a short walk in the building to check the classrooms, the offices of Gabriella, me, and Melinda, and then you will go into the city to check the most important university buildings where you will have classes. For example, our faculty has 2 buildings, this one and another 3 minutes walk away from here, where you will have a lot of classes, library, and all the rest of it. It will take an hour, and after that, at 3 p.m., we will sit into a bar or cafe, or you can call it any name, to chat, to get to know each other with a glass of beer or wine or coffee whatsoever. Okay, so now I hope you are fresher to take the administrative information, which is of core issue. Once you understand these, then it will be much easier. And it's always Gabriella who is the source of the official real information, okay, not the landlady, not the neighboring boy, neither necessarily the mentors. But since you have personal mentors, it's absolutely okay and nice to ask them also about study and administrative issues. And believe me, they will say, sorry, I don't know the answer. Well, that's the fact, okay?
So, hello everybody. So, as you know, I will be your study guide. So, during your academic study path, either for 4 or 7 or 8 semesters. As Ildiko mentioned, if you have any problems, problems with course registration, problems with exams, problems with the grades not being registered in Neptune, the study system, or let's say writing questions about how to write the thesis, questions how to submit the thesis, date of the final exam. Of course, first you have to check the information on CoSpace, the official platform, but then I will reply to you. At the beginning of the semester, it's an extremely busy period for us. So I will reply to you. Course registrations are still has not been finalized. New courses might be now, well, not announced, but maybe the numbers might be increased. But as soon as it's finalized, I will notify you on CoSpace. So please be patient at the start of the semester and at every start of the semester. Okay, believe me, I will do everything, and everyone at the faculty does everything for the students, for you. Okay, so now,
This is still about the course with the foundation.
So I will talk first of all about the electronic systems that we use. Do you remember from the admission letter what are these 3 platforms that we use? Okay, so these are Neptune, CoSpace, and Modulo. Right? And Modulo. So Neptune is the system that we use for registering for courses. And now actually I would like to ask Lisa because she will enter her Neptune and she will show you, or I will show you just the basic points how to register for courses though you have already done, what to do with the exams. So just let's wait for her. Good job. Okay. Okay, so you know this is the place where you enter with your Neptune ID and password, and the Neptune ID and password could be used for all the other two systems. So with the same identifiers, you can enter. Okay, right, thank you very much. So when you enter, of course, you can see all information about your studies here in the training data. So this is where you can check your student status, for example, your financial status, that actually she receives Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship. And if we move on, right now the subject registration section is the most important one. As you know, this is where you register for the subject. You have to select the term of the semester, first of all, and then you list the subject. And just a second. If you scroll down and click on the register part, you will be registered, and then you can check what courses you have taken and what subjects. You also have to take the course and subjects. Anyway, so if you do not have course registration, you will not be able to take exams. So when you register, always check that the courses are listed here and among the taken courses as well. Then at the end of towards the exam period, you will have to register for exam. And this is the place where you can register for the exams. When the time comes, the exam dates will appear, and then you select the dates. If you are a fee-paying student in the first academic year, so international students' tuition fee will be settled automatically, and definitely you do not have to pay the tuition fee again. I will arrange it with the financial department. But from the second year on, you will have to do the payment here. For Stipendium Hungarium scholarship payers, students, just a second. What you can see is come here, go to payment, stand on the item. These have already been settled, and then you just pay in. So this is the place where you will pay your tuition fee via Neptune. And I think last part which is important to know is how you can check your grades. It's you go to information, inquiries, and okay, so this is the place actually where you can do it, right? Okay. Let's get back to the other systems. Ildikó already mentioned that CoSpace is the official source of information. There are different scenes, and when you register for a course, you are added to the course scene, and the course scene contains all information about this course. So the course material will be published here. You will have to register for the midterm exams, for example. You will have to submit your presentation, submit the group work on this platform as well. So what is really important that before you come to the university each day, please check CoSpace. Maybe the class is cancelled, maybe it will be another room, maybe the lecturer became ill. And actually the lecturers always inform the students about changes in advance, right? So please don't come to the study office at 10 o'clock or 15 past 10, like the lecturer is not in the room. Because my first question would be, did you read the news on CoSpace? Okay. I confirm that lecturers always inform and post something about missing their class in advance. Okay. On the course page, of course, you can make some changes. You can give your personal details. And actually, what is a request from the lecturers side is please put a photo of you there, because it's easier for them to identify the students. Let's say they get a forum, an email, a notification from you, and then they know, yes, I remember the student's face, especially international students. It's difficult for us to distinguish each of you from each of you. So if we see a photo of you, then it helps our work. As the European people are, I think, identical to you. Asian people or people from any other continent are difficult to distinguish for us. We have to learn new faces. And then, as I told you, it's in connection with the calendar. It can be synchronized. And also, you can set when to receive notifications. If anything is changed or modified on CoSpace, you get a message in your email. And what my recommendation is that definitely you should get these emails. But because what happens if you miss the lecturer's notification, you will miss the deadline. You cannot submit any handouts or you forget to register for the midterm exam. Okay, so please read these CoSpace news as well. And on CoSpace, there is the main scene where I share all information related to your studies. Is the GTK General Information Study Affairs main scene. Some information is to all of you. Some are related to only one study program or maybe to tourism and catering students. So please read them regularly. Like I know that I put many news, but it's absolutely for you to keep you informed. If you miss any information, then I think you are responsible for your studies. It's your decision. Right? And now some rules related to the courses. Some courses have lecture and seminar parts. And these courses, you have to register both parts. First you pass the seminar exam and then you continue with the lecture part. And sometimes if you cannot complete the lecture part in a given semester, you will be able to take it the next semester only for exam. So if the course, so if you didn't do the seminar part, you cannot continue with the lecture part, then you will be able to take both parts the next year, okay? That's a rule because some courses are available only in spring semester, some courses available only in autumn semester. So we do not announce the whole study pass every year, just by semester. As the BOM program director mentioned, some courses have prerequisites. It's really important, especially in higher semesters. When you open the study pass, you always have to check, I think, before selecting the course, if you have done the prerequisite course or the prerequisite class, like you will see it, okay? So again, make sure that it's done. And another point is that you can have maximum 45 credits in a semester. That's really important. There are Hungarian state scholarship holder students and international stipendium Hungarian scholarship holder students. They have some credit requirements, and that is minimum 36 credits in 2 semesters. So at the end of each year, in case of these students, we check the credits. And if you do not have the minimum 36 credits, then you might lose your scholarship. Okay, it's more complicated, but the basic number for these scholarship holders is 36 credits in 1 year, so 2 semesters. The Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship students have some obligations, and besides these 36 credits, they have to study Hungarian language and culture course for 2 semesters, and they need to take an exam, a language exam, by the end of the first year. It's for Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship holders. They have to stay in Hungary continuously during the study year, the academic year. What is more, they also have to sign an attendance sheet at the beginning of the month, each month, in the study office. And you have reporting obligations to the Campus Public Foundation. You get emails from them, so take them really seriously. And you also have to do the compulsory medical examinations. Again, if you do not fulfill these obligations, you might lose your scholarship. It has already happened. It has happened to some students. Okay, so be aware of this rule. We move on to the third system that's called modulo, because when you have any special requests, like you are in your final semester, you would like to graduate and need extra courses, extra credits, then you have to submit a request form directed at the dean, or you would like to, let's say, have a passive semester, you have to submit then these electronic requests, and Modulo is the platform for these electronic requests. Now, this explanation on the student status. You can be active if you pay the tuition fee and you register for courses. And you can be passive if you ask for it in Modulo, because it's an electronic request. But you can have 2 consecutive semesters passive. After that, so the third one is not possible because your student status will be terminated. But again, if you have any questions with this, then of course I will guide you, I will explain, and we will discuss everything. And a few more rules that you have to follow. When you register for an exam, you can have maximum 1 exam, 2 retake exams, altogether 3 exams in 1 semester, and altogether 6 exam chances are possible if you are over the 6. So if you have used the exam chances, then your student status will be terminated. If you register for exam, but you didn't drop it, I mean, you didn't deregister from the exam, it will be counted. So it will be used exam chance, so it will reduce the number of maximum 6 exam chances. So please take it very seriously that, let's say you become ill, you cannot be in the exam, deregister, so other students can go to the exam instead of you, and you will not use the exam chance because NATCOM system counts these exam chances. Okay, we have discussed this one. Okay, you can. So let's say if you didn't turn up at an exam, but within 10 days you can prove with a real medical document from a doctor, like you were ill or you got hospitalized, whatever, it can be accepted. Otherwise, if you deregister, if you do not deregister, it will be counted and the lost exam chance. There are some other institutions within the University of Szeged, the Student Service Office in the big library. They can give you the student card, and this is where the library is located. They can help you with finances. The career office is important for the TOTS and BOM students when they are doing the internship here. And the faculty has an own internship coordinator called Barbara Masha. And here you will find the participants of the training programs in BOM, TATS, INAB, and PhD program directors' names and email addresses. If you have any questions, you can contact me if the questions are in connection with your studies, right? An important point that you have to make an appointment with me in email. So please do not knock on the door, but write to me, and definitely we will discuss your issues in person. So I do not accept students in pairs because I deal with everybody's issues personally, individually. So thank you very much.
Okay, so that was on everything on our behalf. Before now you move on to actually go through the in-person registration procedure. So how you continue your onboarding journey. Now you will get registered officially with Gabriella. In the afternoon at 2, you will receive a campus guided tour from the mentor team. After that, on a lighter note, we will drink and talk and chat. Next Friday, you can take part in the treasure hunt game, in context of which you will get to know the city and each other. And as a cherry on the top, we will have some pizza together on a lighter note to finish it. Then, on the 5th of October, which is a Saturday, we invite you, freshmen, fresh ladies, for a trip. This is a regular habit of ours to take the freshly admitted students to a nearby city outside of Szeged to immerse in Hungarian culture on a wider scope. So you will receive information on this from Melinda. You are all eligible up to the number of 60 because there is a bus. But however, because this settlement is quite close to Szeged, we can figure out some public transportation as well later. Then, talking about exams, in November we usually have a dedicated session entitled My First Exam Period. Okay, so Gabriella has shared with you some important information, but this is still, of course, a little bit further away from today, but that will be very accurate in November. So please join this session with Gabriella and mentor students to share the tricks, know-hows, and everything concerning the exam period. Okay? And I think that's all on our behalf, and the mentors are always there to assist you. So now, will you tell where to go?
So, thank you very much. So now the mentors, so there are different study programs belonging to BOM, TATS, INAB, exchange students. The ISMA students have already enrolled, and PhD students, and our mentors will, Muiz is responsible for BOMs, for the BOM students. So if you are a BOM student, then please go to him, and he's going to give you 2 documents, 2 registration sheets, and 2 admission forms. I sent you the admission forms in email, so you could read it in advance. And you have to complete, actually, if you complete one of them, that's the faculty's, the other is yours, so you can complete it at home. Or you complete both of them here, and then give the documents to me. Please make sure that you check all the information on this paper. For example, I'm not absolutely sure about Egyptian or Jordanian students, which is their surname, because the 4 names or 6 names are next to each other. So please make sure that the surname is in the correct order. And also your date of birth, place of birth. In case of, just a second, not the Chinese. With the Chinese students, that's okay. With maybe again with other. So there are some students whose exact place of birth is not indicated in their passport, only the country. So in this case, it's up to you to check if the correct place of birth has been given. If anything is incorrect, just cross it over and write the correct version. If you have address in Hungary, and if you know the address, please write it down as the permanent address, place of residence. Also write down your address, phone number in Hungary, if you have purchased Hungarian SIM card. Check your email for future correspondence. If that should work, because we will communicate with each other via email in most cases. And then you have to sign, okay? And when you have these two documents fulfilled, signed, dated, you come to that big table and show your passport, your high school certificate or bachelor or master degree to me. Okay, and also if you have the residence permit, also write down the residence permit number on the registration sheet. But the mentors can help you. Okay, any questions? Just one more. Tomorrow I will do my best to record in Neptune that you are an enrolled, and if you have course registration, you are an active student. So the earliest you can go to the library, and with the active status, you can ask for the sticker, the student card sticker, and you can enroll in the library, okay? But the earliest I can do is until Friday, so late Friday. Okay? So today definitely nobody will be active. Okay? So BOM students, please go to quiz. Okay, hands up please. So okay, let's see. Enough students. We are going for Bilal.
Messenger.
Are you enough students? Okay, so Bilal will give you the documents. And the top students for the class, tourism and catering. Thanks again, over to you, Ambassador.